So Slam was wanting some feedback on the sales page. Okay, well, Slam, if you want to put the link in, and we can take a little gander at it. Okay, here's the link. So I'm going to do a little bit of a screen share. Okay, but actually oh gosh. So let's look at this up to the first 3 pages. So if everyone wants to go click on that link, and I'll pause the recording while we do this, but if everyone wants to go to the link that's just put in the chat by Slam at the very bottom there, you should be able to see the sales page. And I'm going to set a timer for 5 minutes and just invite people to read over it and give some feedback. And then I will do a screen share at the end and give some feedback. And please don't write any edits, just highlight things and comment. Don't go about changing her sales letter for her. Okay, so I'm going to hit pause and I'll dive into this. Okay, thank you everybody. That is some really excellent feedback. So I'm going to do a little screen share and I'm going to go over this together now. Okay, so this is the sales copy. So queer business owners, so glad you're here. Creating alternative economies, even better. Beautiful image, lots of space. Then are you, and this is kind of the filtering stuff, just trying to see who it is. So that's as far as I got. And so I want to just focus on this very first bit here. So there's a few things. One is, queer business owners is already, this is much clearer than everybody. I work with anyone. And there are 2 ways that could go. One is just the psychographic level, people who are part of this scene and move through the world in this way. And that might be enough that somebody says, I'm looking for a business coach. Oh, you're a queer business. Great. That's enough. Sometimes people just lean in. But I also found myself wondering, I put here, I said, well, are there any issues that are specific to queer business owners that straight business owners don't have? Because if there are, that's going to be really critical to name those. And also just business owner, what kind of business? Is this mining? Is this forestry? Is this life coaches, holistic practitioners? Are they pottery, butcher, baker, candlestick maker? What kind of business are we talking about? And so that could also use probably some clarity, because as you can imagine, business owner, that's Elon Musk is a business owner. That's that at that level, that's true too. Jeff Bezos is a business owner. So what kind of business? And then creating alternative economies. This is also interesting. This is kind of like the spiritual thing, where people say spiritual, but it just means something different to everybody. Some of you might remember the film Zeitgeist that came out, oh my gosh, a decade ago, right? And that's one vision of alternative economies. And looking back, it's like, man, that's a real technocratic vision. So are we talking about crypto in a cashless society and everything's on the blockchain and universal basic income for everybody? Or are we talking about permaculture and local food and gift economy? These are in some ways irreconcilable visions. They don't go together. They can't really coexist. So what do you mean by that? Right, tired of capitalism. Okay, and then I would even hone the what about capitalism? Because again, there's a lot of ways that capitalism shows up. So the honing that could get better. But so let's go down here where it says, are you so getting exhausted by trying the same old thing? Which old things? So you see I put top 3 examples. Getting the same old results. What results? Watching your business grow, and you think about your worries grow when you think about starting something new. What? Why are we starting something new? Where did this come from? What are we talking about? These limiting beliefs. Which limiting beliefs? Old stopping points. Which ones? Somebody who enjoys working one-on-one or in group settings. Everybody. That's every. It's like when people say, I work with kids or adults and the elderly and men or women. We might as well not say hungry for clarity, but about what? For ease and grace, but in what? the things that you care most about, which are ready to make a contribution here to make, so you can see these are all very broad, and honing each of these will help take it the next step. So that's all I want to focus on there. But you can see, so we just had queer small business owners. Okay, just the small added there, you get a better sense. Tired of capitalism versus alternative economies. So this is the game. We just keep honing it. We just keep taking the feedback and like, okay, what do I really mean? So Slam, how's that for you?
Great, so helpful. And I will just give a little plug for the membership where I've been like getting feedback on this this is like my 4th round, and it's so different and it's been so helpful and this is only the 2nd time you're seeing it, but all the other people in the membership have been helping me work through it, and it's great. So thanks for the next level, and I'll be back very soon.
Thank you so much, Slam. Thank you for the plug. Yes, right. I'll do that. That's a good reminder. I was going to completely forget to do a plug about the membership in this. That was not in my mind right now. But yes, so there is a chance to do that, and I'll talk more about that maybe later.